Morning, what's going on? It's Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. Can I get a roll tide inside the comment box? I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for watching right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, Anita. Rocketown, what's up? Big Chevy 205, Larry Large, what's going on, man? I see everybody up in the house. Good morning to you guys. Appreciate you guys joining me on this beautiful Friday. And while it is beautiful at this point in time, please be safe because these storms are coming into town. According to James Spann, the great James Spann, this is round one. It's about to start tonight. And then on Saturday, it is round two. So if you're in this whole area, like thoughts and prayers for everybody in the great state of Alabama, even our friends in Mississippi, right, to the west, going to be impacted today, tomorrow, and on Saturday. I mean, to be honest, like these are probably some of the worst storms, or at least predicted to be the worst storms that we've had in quite some time, right? So definitely stay tuned to Ryan Hall is an amazing YouTuber, probably one of the best. James Spann, of course, right? It's kind of like a father figure to us all. In your local weather stations, and of course have a weather radio. I have one here at my house. Be safe. Honestly, this looks really dangerous. And I'm sure you guys have been following everything, but please be safe and pray for. You know, the sad part is, and I was saying this yesterday too. Like these storms are going to impact people. Period. Like we don't know who. It could be you, could be me, but it's going to impact somebody. So that there's a high probability of that. So be safe, everybody. And I appreciate you guys joining me on this beautiful Friday, March 14th. Definitely let me know where you're watching from inside the comment box. Give a couple shout outs as we continue to kick off the show this morning. Today, we're going to be talking about position battles. And when we talk about position battles, we want to go through pretty much the meat of the roster today and look to kind of the storylines that we're tracking as Alabama enters week 2 of football practice next week. They've been on spring break this week. Today, you also have the Alabama Crimson Tide taking on Kentucky. That game will be 9:30 p.m. That's Eastern time. I know the games ran extremely long. I think Kentucky finished their basketball game after midnight last night, right? So you got basketball really all day. I mean, Auburn, I think, plays at 12, and then the rest of the SEC basketball games continue. Mike asks, why isn't Alabama televising their A-Day game? You know, I think because of the fact that tampering exists, right? I appreciate the comment, Mike. But I think like this tampering, so basically I think they're trying to put some guardrails into outside people watching Alabama's football games and then being able to go after during the transfer portal on April 15th and being able to pluck away Alabama's football players. I know A-Day should be on TV. It's something that we're accustomed to. At least they're doing A-Day. I don't think it'll be like a game, but it seems like they'll be doing some sort of scrimmage. It was kind of like a scrimmage last year, to be honest. Not a scrimmage, like a practice with some scrimmage components. D Bama Swag, what's up, man? See you inside the comment box as well. Marcus, good morning, man. What's up? But yeah, that's a good question. I would love for it to be on TV. I actually like to watch it and have like a kind of a watch and talk with you guys, but looks like we'll be posted up at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Yeah, the shirt, I get a lot of feedback on this shirt. So this shirt, I purchased it from Dick's Sporting Goods. It was actually on the clearance rack. I'm, a big supporter of, the men and the women that served or have served this great country. I fly a flag outside of my house every single day. Freedom is definitely not free. So if you have served, and from time to time we'll show our, military appreciation board that we have for people who have served. Patriot Life is like our president in that regard. So today, like I said, we are talking about position battles. Okay, there's a great article. Yesterday, we talked a lot about Ty Simpson, and we talked a lot about the quarterback position. We'll spend some time talking about that today. I encourage you to go check out Charlie Potter has an article, Bama Online, right? One of the best in the business. He's been doing this for a long time. And he has an article with James Mitchell, who is the kind of, I guess you could say, the conditioning coach of Keelan Russell, or somebody that works with him in regards to this point in time, right? He's back in Texas getting in some work during spring break. And here's the quote. You could read the full article on Bama Online. But basically he says this. One of the things that, the high point, one of the pull-out quotes was what he likes about Keelan Russell, throwing on the run, throwing off platform, pocket presence, Mitchell told Charlie Potter. His escapability, just evading the conflict, keeping your eyes upfield, making the throws on the run. And that's from James Mitchell, who told Charlie Potter, Bama Online. I love that, keeping your eyes upfield and throwing on the run. There's been a lot of times when I was looking at Keelan Russell's highlight tape, and one of the things that I liked is his field presence inside the red zone. He didn't just tuck it if something wasn't there and run, because he can run, but he was able to keep a wide vision. And we heard that same thing from Ryan Grubb, right? So really good article. Go check it out. I like that. Throwing off platform, throwing on the run. I think these are some of the characteristics that come with Keelan Russell, right? The pocket presence is huge, of course. You have to be able to keep him upright. But as we spoke about this past week, he has put on some good weight. And it'll be up to Coach Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb and Nick Sheridan when to put him out, when to display him, when to bring him out. But the point is, he's bringing a lot. There's, like I always talk about, there's hype and then there's reality. This is more reality, right? And you're right, Big Chevy inside the comment box, he just has it, and he does. And that's nothing to get upset about if you're, if you're in this camp with Ty Simpson. I personally think it'll be Ty Simpson that starts against Florida State, and I think they will give him an opportunity to retain that job. He has the ability to retain that position. It's fine. Competition makes every single thing better. So today on the show, we're actually talking about quarterback competition, right? Alex, what's up, man? Not being blocked by, dude, yesterday we had a show in the evening time, and it was Alex versus this message board bot, and the bot was D'ing him up, man. It was crazy. Alex would try for a short bucket, boom, blocked. Sorry about that, Alex. Alex says inside the comment box, all y'all from Bama Southeast, please be weather alert tonight into tomorrow. Praying for everybody. Chris is up in New Jersey. So is Adam. Adam from Georgia is in New Jersey. And thoughts and prayers for his mother. He called in last night, said his mom needs some love and support. So, all right. So let's jump into it. I'm going to go over some position battles. I finished what I felt was a good amount of context for us to have today, but I'll probably continue to update it going forward. Of course, don't forget tonight, I'll go full screen on this. The Alabama Crimson Tide play tonight at 9:30 Eastern time against Kentucky. Kentucky defeated Oklahoma last night 85-81 in a game that went past midnight. So we're in the quarterfinals. Coming up today at 12 p.m. Central Time, you got Auburn taking on Ole Miss, followed by Tennessee taking on Texas. Texas upset Texas A&M 94-89. And then you have Missouri, who defeated Mississippi State yesterday 85-73, will take on Florida. Missouri and Florida, that winner will take on the winner of Kentucky and Alabama. That game tips off tonight. It says 9:30 Eastern time. Man, you're going to be staying up late. Hopefully our power's still on by that point in time, right? So we'll see how it goes. Adam Lampella, what's up, man? Thanks for checking in to the show. Big thumbs up, man, from Big Chevy. Yeah, and yesterday, we were able to get up, the context on the screen. I've been trying to get the comments back on the screen for a long time. Byron says, Ryan Grubb did not come to Tuscaloosa for Ty Simpson. I don't know if that's true, Byron, and I do agree with a lot of your takes, but I do think that Ryan Grubb, I think this is probably more true. Ryan Grubb didn't come to Tuscaloosa probably because of the quarterback situation last year and the fact that last year was a learning curve for the coaching staff, right? So not only did you have Jalen Milroe that you had to play, but you also had, to lay that track work in year one. That's difficult. Plus, he had the opportunity to go with the Seahawks. And I think most importantly, and the biggest thing of all, is he had an opportunity not only to coach in the NFL, but stay in Seattle. Like, the timing of that was absolutely wild. Who would have thought? I would have thought that he would have just got the head coaching job with Washington, right? And I think he was pissed off about that. What's up, Melon Jesus? Thanks for checking in. Sean, what's going on, bro? Sean points out inside the comment box, it's going to be tough for Alabama to beat Kentucky 3 times in a row. Yeah, they've already swept them, right, in conference play. Beating them again 3 times. You imagine if Alabama's able to beat Kentucky 3 times in a row? That's what I'm talking about, right? Efron, what's up, man? Rolling into the club with some roll tides. Appreciate it. All right, so let's get to these position battles, all right? I updated all of this on the screen. Spent a little bit of time this morning just kind of making sure that the graphics are good. If you see something that doesn't, line up, whatever, point it out. I'll update it on the next show. I do all the graphics and stuff like that. Miss Careless, what's up, man? Or what is up, Miss Careless? Appreciate it. What's up, Mrs.? Thanks for being here. Kimberly Harmon, I see you as well. Rocket Town, what's up, man? All right. So we all know that there is a quarterback competition here at the University of Alabama. I've went on record many times saying that I feel that Ty Simpson is the favorite to start. I don't think I'm the only one to say that. I think much larger platforms, people who talk to Kalen DeBoer on a daily basis or, weekly basis, like a Josh Pate, I think he has even said that he feels that Ty Simpson is going to start. Let's start here when talking about this quarterback position battle. Do you think who starts against Florida State? Which quarterback out of the 3 that we have on the board right now takes the first snaps against Florida State? Go ahead and post inside the comment box. Hey, Money McGee, what's up? I see you inside the comment box. Thanks for rocking with us, man. Thanks for being here. While you guys answer that, let me get to this. Ryan Wingo inside the comment box says this. Ryan Grubb going to take whichever quarterback fits and can run the scheme. Ty was a 5-star and a very athletic one. We just haven't seen enough of him on the field. He could thrive in DeBoer's system. I love that. And, when we start to talk about the wide receivers and how I'm going to pose the position battles for the wide receivers, I think we already know who wide receivers 1, 2, and 3 are. I'm going to ask you who wide receiver number 4 is. So be thinking about that, and we'll go to running backs next. So a lot of good feedback inside the comment box, and most people saying Ty, which, and look, if you say something, if you predict who's going to be your quarterback, don't get into this mindset that you're not a fan of, the other guy. These guys are on the team. These guys are, members of the Alabama Crimson Tide. You're fans of all of them. But the most important thing is you want the best quarterback at that time to start, right? Ricky Smith inside the comment box says, I also think Ty, but Russell might be in before the year's end. And that's something else that I think could happen too. And look, we learned, I think Coach Kalen DeBoer learned a ton too. It was can't just write out one guy and hope that things change. You got to be able to, put the guy in that is best for the job. Money McGee's yo, don't forget about Austin Mack. They recruited him. They brought him here. So we do have a quarterback battle. And, I would say probably in January, before Keelan Russell got here, I would probably say that I thought it was probably it wasn't going to be as serious as a quarterback competition. And I thought Ty would kind of just be the guy. And this is no disrespect to Ty at all. I just think that these other 2 quarterbacks here, they're quality and they're really going to push because of the system that Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb want to run here, right? That's the reason. I think Ty is certainly capable enough. And this is the thing too, is JJ roll, Tide. This is the biggest thing that we all want to know right here on the screen. Do you think Ty is ready for the big stage? And we don't know. That's the thing that none of us know. None of us know. I think Robbie Oates said that during the NFL Combine, that he has a skill set that people haven't seen yet. But we do not know this question, because the times that he got in was pretty much mop time, right? I love that question that you posed, bro. And see, Jack, I'm with you, bro. I thought coming in it would just be kind of like Ty. But, man, I think it is going to be an absolute battle for quarterback. You have 3 quarterbacks who are ultra talented. Each have something clearly different to them. But as Bam Maderi says inside the comment box, don't forget that Ty was recruited as a 5-star. Don't forget the fact that Ryan Grubb and Kalen DeBoer specifically recruited Austin Mack. And, of course, you can't forget about Keelan Russell and what he's been able to do. D-Bama Swag says Ty will be Mac Jones 2.0. I think a lot of people kind of banking on that. Peasy, what's up, man? Thanks for joining the show. Peasy says, I think Ty wins the quarterback battle, but the wide receiver room is what's interesting. Who's going to be wide receiver number 3? We're going to talk about that, and how I'm going to frame it is talking about wide receiver number 4. James Richards, what's up, man? We got a Georgia fan up in the house. James Richards has been with us for a long time. Likes to just cruise onto the show. He gets hyped during those Georgia games. Jarvis points out that Mac Jones waited his turn, and look what happened. 100%. 100%. Go back and look at those stats. Some of the best stats that an Alabama quarterback has ever had. Joshua, inside the comment box, says, Ty Simpson, QB1. If Alabama wants a natty this coming season. 5-star. Ty had to sit behind Milroe due to his talent as an athlete, not his QB skills. Well, I like that. All right, so, a lot to go over when we look to the quarterbacks. And this is the biggest quarterback competition in the country, I think, right? It's going to be the most talked about. Kalen DeBoer, because of this transfer portal, can't name a starting quarterback during any point in time during spring football. He can't, because if he was to name a guy as a starter, you're going to lose one of these guys into the transfer portal, which comes out on April 15th, right? So don't look at it as being like, oh, man, he's soft. He's not going to name the quarterback. He can't strategically. Would you? I wouldn't. So I'm not going to hold that against him. Coach Kalen DeBoer has played freshman before at the quarterback position. I know there's been several team writers that have some really good articles talking about some of the freshmen that he played when he was at Fresno State. Byron, I think you're right, man. This is fact. So the school that, and I don't know how I'm like reading too much into something like this, is that the school that Ty did play at, the competition wasn't as heavy as what Keelan Russell did. But think about this. Ty Simpson has been here now for what? This is going to be like, he's a redshirt junior. So think about all that time that he's had to go up against elite talent. Whereas Keelan Russell, he went against elite talent because everybody knows the school that he played in, the district he played on, was absolutely fantastic. So I think that's a big difference. But Ty's been here. I mean, he's been battling as the number 2 quarterback for quite some time, going against Alabama's number 1 defense, right? Interesting to think about. Ricky Smith is like, production has no name or no number. Ooh, I like that. All right, so we all know the quarterback storylines. It is still fun to talk about. It does drive ratings. It's going to be everywhere that you look, and it's only going to get more intense the more that we know about the quarterbacks, the things that we hear from the coaches, the stories that the team writers write, the short clips that we see, online. Those are going to be the things that we go after, and whatever we see during this Frankenstein 8-day game, that's what's going to go on. Crimson Angel inside the comment box says this: "What's up, Kyle? I hope that Alabama is feared again with Ty Simpson at quarterback and brings back the brand hated, which is good. As a fan, I want to be feared, hated, and respected." And we talked about this week. Does Alabama still have that fear factor? Are people scared of Alabama? Because there was a time for almost a decade more that teams did not want to face Alabama because Alabama made their you-know-what quit, right? There was a fear playing Alabama. And I think people still have Alabama because of the brand circled on their calendar, right? Every single season. But are they fearing them? Or are they more like, hey, we can now, Alabama's vulnerable. They have a new quarterback. They have a new coach. Are they vulnerable, right? So we need somebody to kind of get in there and, show them that daddy's home. Josh was like, did Jalen Hurts win a natty? No, because he couldn't touch pass. Plus, Hurts didn't start at Bama. Barnett did. All right, let's go into the running back position. And how I did this with the running backs is I think we already know. Let's just hash this out. How confident are we that we know running backs 1 and 2 at Alabama? I think that Jam Miller and Richard Young are running backs 1 and 2. Does anybody feel inside the comment box that one of these guys, damn, 50 spot? Yo, that's what's up, man. Hell yeah. That's good, man. Some Panera bread hot soup. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Super chat, stay on the screen for a minute. Especially a 50 spot, man. That's what's up. But let me ask you this. Do you guys feel that we know running backs 1 and 2? I think we do, right? We know Richard Young, Jam Miller. Like those are my backs right now, running 1 and 2. But let me ask you this: who are running backs number 3 and 4? Who are running backs 3 and 4? That's what I want you to answer inside the comment box right now. Based on what you know, based on what you've seen, who do you think running backs number 3 and 4 are going to be? Okay, because I listed it right here. Like, I think we have a position battle for running back number 3. And I do feel that this year, Alabama will have a balanced, well, when they go to the running back room, I don't think they'll have just a featured back. I think they'll use a variety of backs. I could be absolutely wrong on this, but I think because of the talent that they have, I think they'll use a variety of running backs. And I don't know. I kind of feel like a running back could transfer out in the transfer portal. I'm just going to say that. I do. So B-Rob says he believes Dre Washington transferred in will be running back number 2. He says running back number 2. Wow. D-Rob talking about the quarterback still. What's up, D-Rob? I see you, man. Kimberly has A.K. Deer as running back number 3. He's a freshman who just got here, right? I kind of feel, the way that I look at the running back room is I'm like, Dre didn't come here to not get touches. He kind of seems like a third rotating running back with a lot of playmaking ability. But he just, he hasn't played at the biggest stage. I don't want to lose sight at all on Daniel Hill, and nobody's talking about Kevin Riley. It seems like Kevin Riley is kind of like the odd man out. I don't know if that's true. It seems like it from like looking at the footage and stuff, but we don't know. Kevin Riley, he might be one of the faster running backs that they have in the backfield. I do feel that one of the running backs will transfer. But I was thinking about this. I was like, who is running back number 3? It is a crowded room, Jarvis, 100%. Let me do a quick edit real quick on this. You guys answer my question for you guys inside the comment box is, who is running back 3 for you guys at this point in time? Who is running back 3? You do a quick edit on the page. I'm like, the aesthetics have to be, oh, it's Patriot Live. What's up, bro? I get you on the screen in 2 seconds, man. Remember, you got some college basketball today. Be right back in 2 seconds. All right, I think that should be a little bit better for our enjoyment. And be safe with those storms, once again, if you're just checking in. All right, let's see how this looks. Patriot Life, what's up, man? Yeah, that should be a little bit better. All right, Patriot Life, Ephraim. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Patriot Life says, roll tide, everyone. Be safe this weekend. 100%. I mean, those storms are absolutely terrifying. Coming in round 1 tonight, according to James Spann, in round 2, I recommend that you guys follow Ryan Hall on YouTube. I'm sure you guys already do. He's got like 1 million subscribers. The running back room's crowded. It's ultra talented. AK Deer is great. And look, when you look to Coach Kalen DeBoer's recruiting class, these guys are going to play. He's going to get these freshmen in. They came here. They're high-level guys. AK Deer is one of them. Position battles make everybody much better. Patriot Life also giving 5 Bama fan funderships to everybody. Man, Patriot Life, man. Thank you so much. Look at all the members. So the question was, Randy, is who is running back number 3? We're going to do wide receivers next. Darren Jenkins, what's up, man? He says, Deer needs more time to develop, a little bit more in your opinion. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Melon Jesus in with a super chat, and he says, Daniel Hill should be running back number 1. You know what? Daniel Hill is a guy that, I mean, that's why I'm thinking he could be the running back number 3. And I think that he could be utilized in different situations based on the fact that he's just 240 pounds, right? 5 yards out. Do you want a fade to Isaiah Horton or Ryan Williams, or do you want to, give the ball to the big man, behind like a Jaden Roberts, right? Argo, I love Daniel Hill's potential too, man. I do. So that's my question is, who is running back number 3? Because I think we already know running backs 1 and 2. Okay, let's move on. This one's, look, we're going to spend some time on this one. Okay, this is a tough one. I don't like to, I'm sure the coaches, look, there's an embarrassment of riches within the Alabama wide receiver room right now. Army 3275, what's up, man? Good morning to you. The wide receivers are ultra talented. I feel that wide receivers 1, 2, and 3. This is not set in stone. This is just what I've seen. A couple people I've talked to. Ryan Williams and just the obvious. Ryan Williams, Jerry Bernard, Isaiah Horton. I think those are wide receivers 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Who is wide receivers 4 and 5? Oh, D-Rob. No, these are their picks for the that they have on like Roll Tide, like the official roster. I don't know. It's like their professional photos. Do we like these or no? Because I don't have photos of like all of these guys, like action shots. But I don't know. This is like a standard thing. But yeah, maybe they're going to opposing teams' funerals, right? All right, so let's see. Darren Jenkins says exactly what I was thinking too. Like, this is a tough one. I don't know how they utilize these guys. Does there have to be one specific number 4? Does there have to be one specific number 5? Probably not. But you also have Josh Cuevas that you need to feed as well at the tight end position. Man, and then you have, in one of the bigger storylines too, was you put Jalen Mbakwe on this side of the ball. And we've gone back and forth about, keeping Jalen Mbakwe and the athlete that he is. Yeah, Kimberly. So we're just looking for wide receivers number 4 and 5 because the 3 wide receivers that we're listing as 1, 2, and 3 are Ryan Williams, Jerry Bernard, and Isaiah Horton. So this is basically the wide receivers after those starters, right? And I don't, Melon Jesus is like, Meadows is Meadows is a freshman. I don't think Meadows is here just yet, so he'll be a summertime guy. Same thing with Chuck McDonald, a couple different guys that aren't here yet because guys get in at different times. But Melon Jesus provides a really good question, and I don't think anybody can answer this yet. And I don't even think like Jamarcus Shepard can talk about him yet because we just haven't seen him yet with enough reps, right? This is his first, they've had 3 practices. So this might even be a little bit unfair to ask at this point in time, but I think as we go into week 2, we need to see like where the guy's at. And Jason brings up a really good point inside the comment box. He's like, I don't think Horton is a guaranteed 3. Interesting. Bubba Hampton, I didn't list him. He's injured right now. That's another name that I appreciate you guys pointing out. Joshua says Rico Scott, Cole Adams, Jalen Hell. Man, think about this. And then you have the other, there's a lot of storylines here. Jalen Mbakwe switching over, right? Yo, Rico Scott, I feel he's underrated. Thanks for the super D-Bama swag. Appreciate it, bro. What a hilarious graphic that is. Cole Adams is good. Yo, Cole Adams is so talented. And then he came back from injury. And then the other guy who came back from injury is Jalen Hell. Larry Large with some good feedback. I think Brooks and Horton, that's Lazier Brooks and Isaiah Horton at 4 and 5. Hell might be 2 or 3 due to his prior production and his making a comeback. Wow. Yeah. A lot to track here. I just don't. The reason I kind of feel that Isaiah Horton is like 1, 2, or 3. I mean, no one's above Ryan Williams, right? But I'm saying like the top wide receivers is because like he was high level production at Miami, a seasoned vet. And I take a lot away from the quotes of the guys at the Senior Bowl where it's like, yo, Isaiah Horton going to Bama, like this guy's a problem. He is. Man, look, and I think people lose sight too on how good Jalen Hell is. This may sound crazy, but I think if Jalen Hell was healthy this last year, he probably would have played. He might have been right after Ryan Williams. Let's see what Lawrence Ware has to say. Lawrence, what's up, man? He's got the PhD, bro. Congrats. That's what's up. Anyone named Cole playing football is going to be outstanding. Cole's so good. Super talented dude. And the thing was, he got injured. He hurt his elbow. Then he hurt his leg. He returns punts, right? Man, I don't know what they're going to do here with Bach. See, Argo, I 100% agree with you inside the comment box talking about Isaiah Horton, man. Wait. Is this someone's birthday? Is it Patriot Life's birthday? What? Stop the music. Let's see. Is Patriot Life's birthday today? All right. Patriot Life says this. Patriot Life says, everyone have a great Friday. My work is taking me out for B-Day lunch. My birthday is Monday. Oh, St. Patty's Day. All right. Can everybody please give a happy birthday to Patriot Life? Patriot Life has been one of the most outstanding supporters of this channel for a long time. He's very generous, a really quality dude, right? He has a Patriot truck. He's a veteran, right? He's been in Jenny Cagney's corner, someone who's battling breast cancer, right? So, hey, Patriot Life, bro, man to man, I got a lot of respect for you, admiration. You're a really good person, bro. I'm glad you're inside the comment box. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. I know you're a good person, bro. So man to man, bro, just happy birthday and blessings on blessings, bro. You are doing it right, and we appreciate you. All right. So happy birthday, Patriot Life. Randy Jackson. What's up, Randy Jackson? Randy Jackson says Cole Adams reminds him of Richard Milani. Huh. He's shifty, man. You get him over the middle, tough dude. So that's why I don't know who will be 4 and 5. And actually, you guys have brought a lot to the table in terms of talking about other guys, saying that we don't. It doesn't seem like a lot of you are really certain on even wide receiver number 3, right? Yeah. Hey, Jason. So this was at Dick's Sporting Goods. I get so much feedback on this shirt. It was like $30 on the clearance rack at Big Five. All right, Big Five. Oh my God. Dick's Sporting Goods. Does anybody remember Big Five? Holy cow. I haven't thought of Big Five. I don't even know where that came from. I'm doing like a million different things at once. So, Matt Dunnan with the super, bro. What's up, Matt? I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I really like that avatar, too. It looks like some sort of a spring break trip. Does anybody remember Big Five? Do they still have Big Fives? Is that like a thing? Ooh, yeah. Cole Adams is like Wes Welker. I like that. Hey, Jay, we're just no calling show today. We're just chilling. I know, Sean. That was so random, bro. I was thinking like sporting goods show. I don't know. Anyways, tough question to answer. Joshua back on the quarterback saying the quarterback position is really going to make or break Alabama this upcoming season with how loaded Alabama in the wide receiver room is, the running back room is, tight end room should be fed more as well. The entire team is going to ball 100%. And we're going to talk about the offensive line next. D-Rob, he's working on his 6-month Be Rich plan. That's what's up. You can do it, man. I believe in you. Yeah, Bandit, I know. So go to the clearance rack. Look at Dick's Sporting Goods. Ask them for the Alabama Patriot shirt. Jarvis points out, talking Alabama basketball, who plays Kentucky tonight, that the line just went down for Alabama to -6.5 versus Kentucky tonight. Got to start out fast and not fall in love with the 3-ball if we are missing a lot early. Now, Alabama has won 2 games, right, that they played against Kentucky. Beating Kentucky a 3rd time, going to be really challenging, but let's see what they can do. All right, let's talk about the next position group. I like this. I always like to talk about position battles. We'll go full screen, see how this looks. All right, so with the right tackle position, I just put right tackle, okay? Wilcom Formby, clearly the front runner to be the starting player at right tackle. Then you have Arkell and Newgum. I just threw some other guys in there. Casey Poe, Michael Carroll, Jackson Lloyd. I think this one is a little bit easier to discuss. Is there anyone out there that doesn't think that Wilcom Formby is going to be the starting right tackle? Like come game 1, game 2, game 3, is there anyone out there that thinks it's going to be somebody else? I think it's going to be Wilcom Formby. I think what Alabama has done in these early practices, just kind of experimenting. Like Arkell and Newgum was playing left tackle. Casey Poe was getting some reps at right tackle just to see how these guys, if they can do it at right tackle. Nick Kelly of AL.com has a really good article talking about Jackson Lloyd, a freshman who came in, right? The 2 freshmen that came in at the tackle position. Well, I guess Michael Carroll's not necessarily a tackle. He's an interior lineman, but he was getting reps at tackle as well. But Jackson Lloyd, a lot of people talking about him. You know, he's 6'7", 310 pounds? Darren Jenkins points out that Casey Poe went crazy on college football. Yeah, Casey Poe's, he's super talented. I was surprised. I didn't even know that he was getting reps at tackle. That was really surprising to me. But I think you'll have Wilcom Formby, when all is said and done, at the right tackle position. So really, and I guess I should have put an option for position battles for the left guard position, but it seems like we already know kind of Alabama's starting offensive line. I think it's going to be Cam Dewberry at left guard. Crimson's saying that we don't know yet with Formby. The better question might be, who is right tackle number 2? Maybe that should have been the better question. Because I think Wilcom Formby is number 1. And I think it's just like after him, who are we going to go with? Kimberly points out, I don't know who will start at right tackle. That's tough. Randy Jackson asked about Michael Carroll. So Michael Carroll, clearly, an elite prospect from that class of 2025 that came in, listed as a guard, but he has been seen at practice getting reps at that tackle position. Same thing with Casey Poe and with Jackson Lloyd. Maybe those guys are in competition for number 2 behind Wilcom Formby. Arkell Newgum was repping. Look, there was like a make-believe. Someone had to be the left tackle. Caden Proctor is like limited. I don't think Arkell Newgum is fully up to speed yet in terms of being a starter or anything close to that. So I think he's not there yet. He might get there. Who knows? But I think realistically, like the number 2 behind Wilcom Formby, that's probably the better question. That's how I should have worded it, is who is the second team right tackle? I don't know who that'd be right now. Because even Ryan Grubb was asked about Michael Carroll, and he's like, he's got a ways to go. He just got here. He's ways to go. Austin, inside the comment box. What's up, Austin French? Dude, I used to have a really good friend, Austin, named Austin French. Austin French, are you in Albuquerque? Austin French, he played football for the El Dorado Eagles, and then he went into coaching high school football. That'd be what's up if this is the Austin French from Albuquerque. Matt Dunn says he thinks that Poe is the second right tackle. Interesting. Casey Poe's ultra talented, bro. I love that. All right, a couple more to go through. Good chat. Good feedback. Okay, how about this? Position battle number 2 for the Bandit position. Now, put these guys on the screen. Kelby Collins, Keon Keeley, and Jordan Dodd. You have a lot of competition here, right? And this is after. Oh, Austin, that's what's up. All right, coming to us from the great state of Alabama. Be safe tomorrow, bro, or tonight and tomorrow. I don't know who will be Bandit number 2 behind LT Overton. Who you guys pulling? I think a lot of people are just pulling for Keon Keeley just because we know, like, eventually when he gets there, we have a lot of confidence in him. John, what's up? Thanks for being here, bro. John says, roll tide. Roll tide to you. Babadari says Keon Keeley. Webb's still in the wide receivers. He's going for Lazier Brooks as Jalen Waddle 2.0. He's been slicing him up at practice. Michael, what's up, man? Good morning to you. Right now we're doing position battles. We're on the Bandit position for number 2 behind LT Overton. Josh, Arkell Newgum is transferred from Ball State to Alabama. Cam Dewberry transferred from Texas A&M to Bama. Alex Wilder points out that moving Jamirian Lathan from the Bandit position opens the door for Keon Keeley. That could be that. You know what? That could absolutely be true. And don't forget about this young man right here, Jordan Renaud. I think these two guys are very similar in terms of talent. I don't know too much about Kelby Collins just yet. But let's see. Matt Steele is like, I haven't seen Keeley play. I think we've seen he got limited reps last year, right? Like under 20 reps last year. All right. So who knows? We'll continue. This is turned into something interesting within just a week of spring practice. Listen up. So the defensive tackle position, okay? You have Tim Keenan coming back. James Smith played over 300 snaps. You know who's been having probably one of the best spring breakthroughs? But like we've been hyping up Lazier Brooks, Dejon Lee, guys who just got here. This guy, Jeremiah Beeman, he's at 315 pounds. I think there's some footage on him on X. I think even like Touchdown Alabama might have written a little story about it. But this guy, he's having like a hell of a breakthrough. So now you think about it, you have Tim Keenan, right? Quality returning. You have James Smith, quality, he's returning. You have Jeremiah Beeman, quality, he's returning. Or kind of a breakthrough. You know what? And then this guy right here, Stephen Boomois, yo, he's it. And then we've even heard good things about Edric Hill. So maybe we have more depth at defensive tackle than we knew about. I don't know if you bring one guy in from the transfer portal, I think it might make it a little bit too crowded. But you guys have you guys heard this? The same thing about Jeremiah Beeman? Has anyone else seen this footage? It's of him in the weight room. I think it was like yesterday or the day before. I think Matt Dunn's seen it, right? Matt Dunn's like, Beeman is a beast, finally growing to his feet. Yeah, he looks great. He's 315 pounds. He does not look like 315 pounds. And this guy right here, Stephen Boomois, yo, he's 294 pounds, maybe closer to 300 pounds. Hey, Joey Phillips inside the comment box says this. I've been on Beeman train since before he got to Alabama. And Boomois, yeah, I think you're right, man. Marcus, how much you saw that footage, right? I don't know how much he was throwing up, how much weight he was throwing up, but it looked like he was throwing up like 10 pounds. All right. So I think the biggest takeaway here is, and look, James Smith, I don't think anybody is like, oh, let's forget about James Smith. No. Like, he's limited right now, but I think it's given an opportunity to showcase some of these other guys and show that Alabama's defensive line is actually in a better position than we thought. I love that name, Boomois. Yeah. Boomois. What a dope name to be a defensive tackle, right? Like, come on. I 100% agree. Matt, we're on the same wavelength this morning. Randy Jackson says, I was high on Beeman coming out of high school. It's time for a breakout year. It looks like he's starting to rise for sure. All right, let's get to a couple. I think I have a couple more to go through. I think this is my last one. I didn't get to the corner, so we'll end on the let me fix this. This should say Husky up at the top. Give me 1 second. I'm too much of an A-type to like just let things slide, so it would drive me crazy if things aren't like fixed. So inside the comment box, let me ask you this. From the things that you've read, the things that you've seen, who do you feel is going to emerge at that Husky position? So the Husky position is basically an extra corner that's on the field. Last year, to give you an example, that was Devontae Smith and Red Morgan. No, I know, Mel and Jesus, they need to make him more like, Crimson related. But I don't make up the positions, so until those assistant coaches start calling it something else. Hey, Drewski, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here, bro. Let me give you a little love on the front page. So Joey Phillips likes Chuck McDonald. Chuck McDonald, we haven't got to see him yet because he's a summer arrival. He might have the build to be a Husky. I do like that. Samuel has Red Morgan, played there last year, split time with Devontae Smith. I think everybody has heard really great things about Utah transfer Cam Calhoun right here on the left. I think he's going to be the starter if I had to pick right now. I have heard that Jay Kirkpatrick is getting a little bit some reps at Husky. I haven't been able to confirm that yet. And even Bray Hubbard, I heard that he's getting some looks. But I think we all know that Bray Hubbard is going to play safety. It might just be, seeing how he can do at Husky as well. Maybe moving Zay Mincy to safety if they needed to, right? It's a long season. I wouldn't mind Hubbard at Husky. I wouldn't mind that either. Think about this. All right, you got Bray Hubbard at Husky. You got Zay Mincy up top. You got Keon Sabb back there as well. I wouldn't be mad about that. And then depending, maybe you need a little bit more physical corner. You could put Cam Calhoun and Xavier Brown, just swaps out for a play or two. It gives you more depth. It gives you more rotation, right? Is today National Pie Day? Is this true? I didn't see this. All right, I have to ask you guys. Post your favorite pie inside the comment box. And I want to know, so I'm going to say this. Is it pecan pie or pecan pie? Pecan? I think let me see. Can I have some pecan pie? Post your favorite pie. If it's National Pie Day, we have to figure out what your favorite pie is. So go ahead and post your favorite pie. Pecan pie. Pecan pie. Oh, I get what you're saying. Like Pie Day. Like, I get what you're saying. I see it. It's a mathematical term. I got you. Yeah. All right. That flew over my head. Pi 3.1. Oh, man. That was a good one. All you mathematicians out there going crazy today, right? Ooh, I like this. The meat pie, the shepherd's pie. You know where they have the best shepherd's pie is Innisfree. Joey likes the coconut cream pie. Yo, that coconut cream. Where do they have that coconut cream pie shake at? Is that at Sonic? Randy says he's thinking Red Morgan will be similar to Brian Branch. Red Morgan played very aggressive, sometimes too aggressive, which I wasn't mad about. Ruben Poole says it's pecan. Ooh, pumpkin pie. Yeah, get some whipped cream on that. Pumpkin pie is weird. I only like pumpkin pie during Thanksgiving, right? I guess that's the only time. Like, who's eating pumpkin pie just like on the regular? Right? Is there anyone out there that's like just going to the store and getting like pumpkin pie? I don't think you could do that. Apple pie, right? All right. Key lime. Oh, that key lime pie at Publix is dangerous. Michael Roden didn't like the 3-4 defense. I like the 3-4 defense. I'm not mad about this 4-2-5 defense. I just want to see a little bit more pass rush from these guys. Or like physically getting to the quarterback, right? Hey, Ruben, so next time you're there, bro, try that shepherd's pie. Bama Dairy going with the chocolate pie? All right. Well, that's our show today. I just wanted to go over the position battles with you. Fun show. You guys got me on the mathematical pie. That was good. I like that. Later in the day, I upload these as podcasts to Apple Podcasts and to Spotify. So if you're on the road, you want to listen on the go, it's a good way to just, connect to your car and listen to it on the road. You can interact with us on our Facebook channel. TikTok, everywhere else. But all the news comes here. Bama Football on YouTube. I feel so much better too. Thank you. And most importantly too, be safe. Like the storms, oh my goodness. They look absolutely terrible. So I guess round 1 starts tonight and then round 2 tomorrow. Thanks for the super chats. I appreciate you guys. And for being here. And for rolling with me every single day right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Thank you, Army. Big Chevy 205. Happy early birthday, Patriot Life. Herman, you got it, bro. Monday through Friday, rain, shine, sickness, and health. We're going to have our show. Matt Dunn, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Bama Dairy. Yeah, everybody, prayers up for everybody in the great state of Alabama, even our friends in Mississippi and anybody that might be impacted by this storm. It looks very serious. Stay close to your weather radios. Ryan Hall, James Spann, North Alabama Storm Chase. A lot of great content creators out there. Ephraim, I got you, man, on the hot soup. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. All right, fam. Coming to you from beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama on this fine Friday, March 14th. Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. Be safe, everybody. Please be safe. Alabama basketball taking on Kentucky tonight. And as news happens, we got you covered right here at Bama Football on YouTube. See you, fam.